_007, and I'm going to attempt to try to repair my phone. I've been having a lot of charging issues, and it seems and appears as though the battery life for this particular model and phone did not last as long as I was hoped for. So unfortunately, the battery does need to be replaced. Also, I'm going to replace it's like the headphone jack and charger port circuit board. So I'm going to attempt to do that. A lot of the phones they make now are integrated, so it's like I don't know if you guys remember back in days where you could actually remove the cover to your phone. Now it's glued down with a type of adhesive, so it's not easily accessible. So a lot of people that aren't really like, mechanically inclined or, technologically inclined, or however you want to, properly put per se, it could be difficult. So you'll find a lot of people just replacing their whole phone, which eventually I do need to do, because a processor for this phone unfortunately is becoming outdated to the point to where even in my game I do get some lagging. So even after I repair my phone, this attempt to repair, hoping for great success, I'm pretty confident this will be my first time doing this for the phone. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited because either way, if it doesn't become successful, I'm going to replace this phone anyhow. So I said, you know what, in the meantime, until I can actually replace the phone itself, because I do need an upgrade, I'm just going to make do with what I have for now, and hopefully so I want to give a special shout out and thanks to everybody, and I will include this. I'm going to re-edit this and include, like, everybody who's donated to me for this. So I want to thank you guys, because you guys actually have a part in this. If it wasn't for you guys, I actually probably wouldn't be able to do this. So I got a few packages from Amazon yesterday. In this package, it should be the circuit board, as well as, what else did I order? And the glue. I hope I got the glue. I think it's like T700 glue, so hopefully that's the correct glue. Also, I have the battery here as well. So I got all of that. I don't want to show my address a lot, but this, yeah, I got the packages. I'm going to be opening those shortly, guys. So in the process of removing this back cover, like I said, there's an adhesive here. I don't have a heat gun right now, so I'm going to attempt to do this. They said you can use a hairdryer. I do have a hairdryer, so I would imagine that's going to be a little more tedious, and I have to be very careful, because there's, components in here that are fragile. I don't want to overheat the device and, then warp things, and then the phone just don't work at all, then I'm really screwed. But anyhow, so that's what I'm gonna do. So like I said, it's a Motorola G Stylus. This is the box. The model for it is the XT2115-1, and again, this is a 2021 model. So I'm going to attempt to, like I said, to repair it, you guys. Again, just keep in mind that after I do actually do the battery replacement, keep in mind that when I stream, you guys, there may still be lag here and there, because the device itself, I do need to upgrade. There's the processor is starting to become where it's not compatible enough for these games, because these mobile games are growing at rapid speeds, like with the gigabytes, the updates. And then, if you guys know, Warzone Mobile's coming out, so definitely gonna need a new phone for that, because this phone is not gonna be able to handle it, and if it does, it's gonna be choppy, and I ain't trying to deal with all that. But one thing at a time. So again, I want to thank you guys. I will include a list and when I edit the video, to include everybody who's donated and to share in part of helping me out, and I'm really grateful for you guys. So like I said, most of the funds I get are intended to put back into the stream. So again, I hope this is successful. And I want to thank you guys so much. So I'm a hair dryer. I believe there's enough wattage in order for it to heat up enough. So I'm going to be using a Conair hair dryer, you guys, and I'm gonna see if I can actually get this removed. Now, before I actually do this, I will open the packaging. So actually, let me do that now. Let me go get some scissors and or something, or utility knife, and I'm gonna. Well, actually, no. Let's go ahead. Looks like there's a little seal here. So let me move this phone out the way for a second, you guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and unpackage this here. Hopefully, I'm doing this correctly. I don't want to damage the packaging just in case I need to, you know, return it for any like faulty. So I got it up. So let's open it up. Let's open up here. See, we got. So, you know, this is my first time. So here's the glue. Whether or not this is going to be sufficient for this task, for this project, we're going to find out. So here's the first packaging. Again, thank you to everybody for the biddies and the subs. You guys really helped. This is a fragile package. So inside here, I'm not gonna open this yet, you guys. But this is the when we actually get to, you know, replacing it into the device, then I will open it then. I don't know if you guys are aware about like static electricity and stuff like that. You know, you could short out your circuit boards. Yeah, but that's a story. You know, screw it. Let's open it up. Let's see if we can open it up. Oh, that's really glued on there, you guys. Oh God. Yeah, that's I don't want to damage it. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. It's trying to get it opened here. Try to do it without damaging the board here, you guys. So give me a second. I don't have sticky fingers. All right, guys. So this is the kit. Ooh, look at that sticking through there. All right, that's cool. I gotta get this residue off my fingers. Okay, so this is the kit. I guess it's to help to you know, when you open up the device. And what's cool is I actually have two kits because well, I should. So we're gonna set this here. So this is the board. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. This is the headphone. Sorry, my nails. I need to get my nails done, you guys. This is the. Sorry if you guys could see that or not. This is. I don't want to take out the packaging, but this is the board. Headphone jack and the charging port. Let's see here. Yeah. So there's the charging port right there, you guys. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to put it a little closer. It's kind of hard to see. That's it. Okay, so that's that. All right, and then I have the glue here. It has like a little like a set of tweezers in here, which actually is so cool because I actually need that. So I'm excited about that, you guys. So there's the glue with the set of tweezers, which I will probably need. I don't want to lose anything, you guys. I don't want to damage anything, so I want to put things back into their packages until I'm ready for them. Before I put this in, let me go ahead and open this up for you guys so you guys can see the little pieces that came in, and I'll try to include like where I ordered it and the pricing and all that, you guys. So there's just different little tools here. It is a plastic, so that's cool. So hopefully it doesn't, you know, damage the device. I'm just stuttering. I need to probably eat, but yeah, just different little pliers and stuff to prop things open. We got a little flathead here, miniature one, flathead. We also got a what is this here? It looks like a Phillips or a very like a micro star wrench. Sorry. There we go. And just different sizes here. Yeah, it looks like a little star wrench, whatever. Different sizes. Okay, I don't know like all the millimeters and all that right now. I don't have time for anybody got time. These actually, guys, honestly, these look like guitar picks. I'm not gonna even lie, but this helps another tool to help prop open a device once we get that glue softened up enough. Of course, you guys know this is a little pin to remove like your SIM card and if you have an SD micro storage card, which I do, and I'll probably take that out. Yeah, you know what? I will remove that, you guys. So I like I said, I wipe down my surface of any like debris or dust and anything of that nature. Oh, little suction cup type of thing. So it kind of helps you put it on the device, and as you're propping it open, you kind of use this to kind of help lift it off of the device, the back covering. So you know, want to make sure that you clean off your device so it gets a good contact. Again, it's going to be tedious, you guys. I could try to record me doing it. I might. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let me get this open here. Again, I'm trying to openness in a way to where if I need to replace or return it if there's any faulty, because you have, I believe it's like a 30-day warranty or guarantee return policy that Amazon has. Of course, you know, guys are familiar with Amazon. Okay, got the box open here. Look at my address on it carefully. Wow. All right, here it is, you guys. Here's the battery. Let's check it out. No, screw it. Let's I was good. I was gonna just wait but no, let's open it now. So this is, you can see firsthand that, do I have anything I can, all right. All right, cool. All right, so this is the, oh, see, some more tools. So hey, you know, that's cool. It comes with it comes with tools as well. So hey, the more tools the merrier. I don't want to mix things up, so let's put this back in here. This goes with the board. Again, for you musicians out there, doesn't this look kind of similar to a guitar pick? Almost. All right, guys, let me get this back in here. I try to keep things as organized as I can. I don't want to lose anything, guys. So, I guess if anything, I can. All right, again, another pen comes with this. Like a, this looks like another star screwdriver. Got different ones. This is an actual Phillips here. Phillips screwdriver. Again, another tool to help pry open. A little flat at the corner there to get in there. Looks like which is really cool, they included some. Now this is probably cool because like I told you guys, I did buy some glue. However, with this package for the battery, oh, you know what? This adhesive is probably for the battery. So I'll probably need to put the adhesive on the battery to stabilize it inside the device again so it doesn't shift around. So that's probably what this is for. If I do have any extra strips, perhaps that's for the back cover. I don't know, but that's nice that they uncovered the strips. Let me try to see if I can hold it up closer. You know, the light's kind of bright. These are the strips, you guys, adhesive strips, double-sided. Dang, I hope I can see when I get to that point. Okay, so that's the strips. Again, the pen, another plastic tool here. Damn, my hands look ashy. They're not even that ashy. It's the lighting, you guys. And another flathead. So just little tools, different size tools here. Of course, you guys, as you know, those who are technologically inclined or like to mess with hardware and all that kind of stuff, you know that, you know, you got to be very careful when you're unscrewing things because you don't want to strip your screws, you know, especially if you don't have any replacements. So you want to be very gentle when it comes to that. So hopefully I'll be able to record that portion of it, you guys. Anyways, that's as far as the components here. Let's see the battery. Oh, like I said, let me keep everything intact and organized here. So when I get to it, I know where everything is and I don't want to lose any pieces. And then here's the battery here. So this is the battery. We're not going to take the battery out, guys. We're going to leave it in here until we actually are ready for it. So again, remember I was mentioning to you guys, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I may have, about static electricity. This is what I'm talking about. So they package it because, like I said, static electricity, you guys, be surprised, you can damage your components and circuit boards like that. That's something I learned long ago. A lot of people know, but now I'm very rusty. My brain is scattered and I'm very rusty. But a long time ago, back in the wee days, I did take classes and was actually going to school for electronics and computer engineering. So maybe that's, you know, maybe I was going in the footsteps of my mom. She actually has a degree in computer and electronics engineering, you guys. Computer science and electronics engineering. Let me correct that. So, but it's been a long while. So I'm very rusty. I actually used to build computers, old computers, guys. Anyways, that was a long time ago. I nearly don't even know. So this is a Eon battery here. I don't know if you guys see that. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I like I said, I don't want to. What the hell? That better not be no razor blade across there. Anyways, guys, I don't want to damage the battery. I don't want to do any of that right now. So I want to just keep this in here. But it says caution, static sensitive devices not to be handled by unauthorized personnel. Okay, well, you know, I'm authorized. I ordered it and paid for it. Well, actually, you guys did. All right. So anyways, guys, thank you. And I'm going to work on trying to get the covering off for this, you guys. Like I said, depending on how it turns out, I may include it in the video. You guys can see me attempting to, you know, attempting it's on the one box. You may actually witness me trying to remove it, you guys. But like I said, it's going to be really tedious considering that it's not an actual heat gun. It's a hair dryer. But they said it should be just as sufficient, or at least, you know, helpful enough to get it removed. So let's do that. I don't know if it would be a good idea to do it right here because I don't want all the heat. But I actually have a cooling pad underneath my laptop, you guys. It's two fans under there. And it's actually really cool. Oh, check out my mouse. Anyways, yeah, it's my mouse. So you guys want to take a look at it? It's my mouse here. I love it. It's like mechanical looking. All right, guys. So let me do that. I'm going to attempt to hands. All right, let's get a little finger drum roll. I'm going to attempt to do this, you guys. So let's see. Hopefully I don't blow out anything. Hopefully I don't damage anything. I'm wishing for the best. I'm probably going to say a prayer before I do this. Here's a phone. And we'll be back, you guys. We'll see. Let's see what happens. So please keep in mind that this is my first time. You know, I'm not no geek SWAT authorized person. This is a project I'm doing on my own device. You know, I don't claim to have all the knowledge. I have some knowledge, but not all the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's get into it, you guys. And let's hope for the best. All right, I will be back. Okay, so you guys, here is the hair dryer. But before I even get to that, I need to remove. I mean, I believe that would be the wise thing to do is to remove the oh wow. I might need some more lighting, you guys. Oh, I must have the SIM card in my other phone. Okay, that's cool. This box here. Alrighty. And you know, when I watched them do it, they didn't remove the pin, but I'm gonna do it just to be on the safe side, you guys. So this is the for the and yeah, so let's do that. So just gonna place it right in there like that. There we go. All right, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super nervous because this is the fear of the unknown. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get this mouse out the way for a second. Pretty sure it's fine, but just to be on the safe side, again, I am heating up this phone. I don't know if it's really a good idea to have it here. I do have a fan blowing behind there. Okay, let's just get to it. I'm gonna start heating up now. Should it be low heat? That's what I'm trying to get to. When I'm determined, baby, I'm really determined. Get your ass up there. Stop playing with me. Tease me, messing my. You play my emotions. I play my emotions. Just kidding, guys. All right. Get in there. Get off there. This. I think this is probably the hardest part right here, you guys. Is trying to get around this camera. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Woo, baby. Let's go. Let's. You guys. Look at this gunk. Sheesh. I have so much residue on here. I gotta clean all that off. Let's see if I can get all that off. All right, guys. I opened it. Could you believe? Look at this. So I'll probably clean some of this off. You know. But yeah, this is. And again, you guys, if you have like a warranty on your phone, I would not suggest you doing this. You know, because you're breaking the seal of your warranty. But this is a phone. I got this. Okay, so where did I get this phone? I got this phone. Yeah, so we're just gonna clean this up here. I got this phone at Best Buy, an unlocked phone. And it's actually a good price. That's why I got it, because it was a good price. And yeah. All right, so that's the battery in here, you guys. This is where we're gonna be replacing the board. So just be patient with me. Like I said, I'm just kind of cleaning it up a little here. I don't know what this is here, but I feel like I'm not supposed to remove that, so that's just gonna stay. But for now, I'm just trying to remove all this residue off the back of this cover, so when I put the new glue on, hopefully it'll help it to be flush. You know what I'm saying? A nice clean replacement back of the back covering. Yeah, okay, good. I thought there's some separation there. Good, good. There's not. All right. Hey guys, all right. So I did clean the back of this case a little bit. I just used like a little bit of isopropyl alcohol just to get some of the residue so that when I replace the glue, it can lay flat and flush. Again, I did not get my clamps, you guys, like I wanted to, so I'm gonna have to find out how I'm gonna get, do that. But I'm not worried about it. I believe it's still gonna turn out just fine. See, for those who do have this device, if you want to just get a kind of a general idea of what it looks like before moving like particular panels, this is like where the camera and all that stuff is. I mean, I can go into depth, but we're specifically just focusing on a battery and what's underneath here. So we're going to be removing this soon. Right now, like I told you, I'm just trying to get as much of the glue off as I possibly can. I know I won't be able to remove it all, you guys, but I've got most of it down here because there were screws underneath some of the glue. So for those who have this device and you're looking to probably trying to, DIY it yourself, to try to repair or make an attempt, this is what you're looking at the back before removing any panels. There, if you notice, if you can see a little bit of the residue, which I'm not worried about, that's not going to affect so much of when I, re-glue. Actually, I kind of want it there, but I'm trying to get as much of it as I can off, you guys, for contact purposes, so we get a nice flush and flat surface when we put the cover back on. But this is the back of the phone, here. So all right, so I'm just going to continue to get as much of this crap off around, especially around this area. This was the trouble area here. If you guys notice, when I was removing, I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I'm just trying to get as much of it off as I can. So we'll just work on that for a little bit. And again, I'm not too worried about like if there's any like minor residue, that's fine. It's not a big deal. But for as much as we can, I'm going to get as much of this off as I can. I got glue in my nails. I'm not worried about that either right now. I'm just trying to get as much of as I can, you guys. And yeah, so far so good, you guys. I'm pretty excited about this. I love stuff like this, guys. It's exciting to me. It's fun. Of course, if I didn't plan on eventually replacing this, I probably wouldn't attempt to do this if this was my only phone. Just kidding. I probably still would have did it anyhow. But anyway. Oh, I need better lighting, you guys. Okay. So you gotta be very careful because you don't want to strip them, you guys. You don't want to strip these little screws here. I found it, you guys. Hooray. And you know what? So you guys will think this is weird, but I'm gonna put a little blue piece of painter's tape on here so I know it's this one that I use, because I ain't got time to be trying to figure it out. So that's what I did here. My painter's tape. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start removing these screws here. Yeah, now we're talking. Look how tiny the screw is. Look at that. You think I'm trying to lose that? No way. So I'm gonna stick it in this little thing here, just so I can easily access them when I need them. Okay, so that's one. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws here, you guys, total here. So just gonna get this here. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, so I'm back. I had to go take care of some things. I was working on removing the battery. I finally got it to lift up, you guys. Just like I was saying before, when you have a battery, do not dispose it in the regular trash, you guys, okay? It's battery acid, it's toxic. You don't want to do that. Get with your local, you know, people, trash people, disposal people, whoever facilities, to see where you can dispose this battery properly. I know there's special places you can take it to. I don't know, depending on your location or vicinity. Anyway, so I would highly suggest not just, and also be careful when you're removing this battery, you know, hopefully not to puncture it. This looks like a lithium ion battery, it looks like. So anyhow guys, so I'm just going to work on this. I did get some more residue off here. I'll be getting some more off if possible. That way when I lay the back cover on, it'll be flush, you know. So I want it to be flush when I put the glue and everything. So we'll still be working on that. But for now, you guys, I'm just trying to remove the battery. Here is the end of the connector here to the battery. I don't know if you can see that. Let me remove this cover. I was trying to hold the cover there to protect the board underneath, you guys. You know, be very mindful. And also static electricity, you guys. If you're not aware of what static electricity is, it can damage your components on your devices, so be very mindful of that. Also, you may want to wear some protective wear, like glasses or something, because little objects can fly in your eye, and you don't want that to happen, you guys. Again, I'm not a professional. This is more of a DIY project, and hoping for the best of it. But yes, I'm still working on removing the battery. But here in this little area there, I don't know if you guys see it, that's where that connector connects to for the battery, and you have to remove the plate in order to access it, you guys. So that's what I'm working on. That's the inside of the phone, the cameras here, and there's other components. I'm not going to get into too much detail of that because I'm basically focusing on replacement of the battery, and then also the board underneath here for the headset jack, mic, the charger port and whatnot, and antenna and all that. That's under here, and there's other components. But for now, we're just going to focus on getting this battery out. So let's do that. See what I mean? It looks like there's some type of... Okay. Oh, wow. Alright, you guys. So this must be the back of the LCD screen, you guys. So again, that's why it's good to use plastic. I was very careful, so it doesn't seem like I damaged anything. But there is glue here. Like there's a strip here. Let me get the plastic. I don't want to put any... Okay, so right here, there is a strip here. And you know what? Depending on how sticky the strip is, I may be able to just reuse it, you guys. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it looks like a part of the residue or the adhesive is on the back of the battery. So we might have to place a strip or two there, you guys. We'll see. But that's the battery here. I removed the old battery. So I'm going to set this aside out the way, you guys. So there you have it. Battery is now removed. Let's see here. So yeah, here's a strip here, adhesive strip here, and in the middle. Unfortunately, when I lifted the battery, it removed some of the adhesive, so I may have to replace a few strips, but it looks like I'm going to kind of reuse a little bit of this. It's still pretty tacky there. So maybe just like a strip here, and there. And yeah, so I try to be very careful. Hopefully I didn't damage anything, you guys. Again, I didn't realize there were strips here, and it looks like it's for the back of the LCD screen here. So I would probably not recommend doing what I just did. But so far, nothing seems damaged in this little bracket here, vicinity here. So, all right. So the next step I'm gonna do, since I have the battery out the way, again, because I wasn't aware. So we're just now taking off this back panel here, you guys. Oops. So actually, there's something on the back of here, the end here, other components and connectors and whatnot here. I'm just gonna place this to the side. I don't want to damage it. Matter of fact, I'm probably not sure if that's okay, but I'm gonna actually just place it in here. I hope this doesn't interfere with it. With this, you know what? Let's just be safe. Yeah, it should be fine. So I'm gonna placing this there temporarily, guys. In this static electricity. I'm pretty sure it's fine considering that they have this component in the little plastic baggie, but it could also be okay, yeah, this is a charging port here and whatnot, you guys, what I told you about earlier. All right, so let's get to it. So here, if you guys want to get a general idea here, you can kind of see the old board here. This is the board I'm going to be replacing. Again, let me get this plastic piece here. I can't remember on hand which connector is for what, but there's some small connectors there. I'm going to take a picture of them first. Let me see if the cords are different color, because I don't want to mix. Okay, so yes, there are different color cords here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see, like right around here, there's some cords that are running here, you guys. I'm gonna have to disconnect those cords in order to remove this board. There may be some screws I have to remove. We're gonna check it out. Looks like there's something here I need to go ahead and lift up to as well. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check it out, you guys, but give me a second. Just gonna look over it here. Again, my light is very poor right now, unfortunately, so I'm just doing the best that I can with what I have, you guys. Lift it off. Yes, so that does have to be lifted off, you guys. I gotta be very careful when I do this. So we're gonna use this plastic tool here to do it. That's if it allows me to do so. Yeah, that's really on there, you guys. We have to be very careful. All right, there we go. It came off. Awesome. I don't know if you guys are able to see. Anyways, so I gently, with this plastic tool here, you guys, little proper, I gently from the side of this here, just gently lifted it up, okay? I need to find out where this goes to MB micro. Okay, so, all right, so maybe that's the connected, like if there's some type of like motherboard or something for this phone. I don't know. I gotta research. But anyways, I got the connector up. So I'm gonna work on getting the screw as well. I'm pretty sure usually in most devices, you know, they try to keep all the same size screws and all uniform. So let me get my light here. And here we go. We're gonna go ahead and but before I do that, let me take my picture, you guys, just as a reference guide, just in case. Because like I said, you just never know. Especially a little closer here so I can see exactly where everything is connected. Okay, so I got my picture, you guys. I'm happy about that. So also these, so what I was saying about the glue pack, you guys, I'm so glad that it came, dang, my hands look so ashy, with a set of tweezers, because I actually need these tweezers to remove these little connectors here. I don't know if this is metal or plastic. It looks like it's a type of aluminum. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Anyways, guys, so let me get this here. I'm gonna remove this. All right, so we're gonna gently remove. And I wish I could zoom up so you guys can see, but I'm gonna gently lift up this connectors here. All right, so I got one. Let me show you. I lifted up one here. I don't know if you guys can see right here. Right there. Can you guys see it? I hope you guys can see it. I know this isn't in real time, but let me see if I can do a different view. Can you see how it's lifted off of there? And then we're going to do the other one like so. Just real gentle, you guys. You don't... Oh, well, that came off real easy. Okay. All right. So I kind of want to get them out the way. Try to keep them not too far off because I need to remember. So the white was connected to the top one and the black one was connected to B. Okay. So again, I already took my pictures, so I'm going to get this, kind of get them out the way, you guys. I'm trying to be very careful of these wiring, guys. You don't want to put a short in your wiring. That would really suck. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this screw. There's a center screw here, you guys. Again, be very careful. There's little microchips and components on there and soldered devices and what have you, and you just don't want to damage that. You know what I'm saying? You will be upset. And actually, once we do actually get this actual so let's see here. I wonder if there's anything else that needs to be... Oh, it's coming off, you guys. I'm being very, very gentle. All right, look at that. That was pretty cool, man. If you're a nerd, you know what it feels like when you successfully remove something without damaging it. Like, woo, we got it. All right, guys, let me show you the board. So this is an old board. Again, this is the old piece here. And hopefully I can get a little better look at it where the charging port is, because that's where I was having a lot of issues with the actual... So let me show you guys. I don't know if you can see. Oh, let me get my little plastic piece here. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. So this is the charging port here, you guys. And I'm just going to wiggle it a little. Oh yeah, see, it's a little loose, you guys. So that I can feel like it being loose. So that's probably one reason. The battery itself wasn't keeping a good charge. So before it even got to this point, you guys, the battery was not holding a good charge, okay? The battery, that's why I said sometimes it's good to save your old stuff because it could still be good. But honestly, even so, when I did get a good connection, you guys, the battery would still not really hold very well. But I'm kind of moving this little board here, chipset here, and this is it's like kind of loose. So there's a possibility as well as the battery not holding a good charge. Also, this connectivity issue here could have been causing an issue as well. So that's why I said I was initially just gonna do the battery, you guys, but I said, you know what, screw that, I'm gonna get the board too, because if I'm gonna go through all the trouble of opening up this phone, okay, integrated phone, I might as well change out the board too. You know what I'm saying? Kill two birds with one stone, maybe 3 or 4. Anyways, that's where you charge, you guys, right there. So that's the charging port. And yes, it's slightly loose there, and I can see why. Yeah, definitely. Wow, you guys. So that's cool. I'm so glad. You know, thank God for the gift to have a brain. And then here's where the headset jack is, you guys, right here. I was having little problems with that too. I had accidentally dropped my phone, and so my headset had yanked out. So there was some issues with that, but hey, look, we're getting it replaced. So this is the original board here. You guys want to, oh shoot. Let me try to hold it up so you guys can hopefully see. This is the old board. That, let's see. This is the bottom. This is the bottom here. Trying to get it to zoom in too. That's the bottom of the board. This is, oh no. Yeah. And this is the top of the board. Remember, we removed the connectors here, and then we removed those little wirings there. Also, I believe this is for the mic, and here, I believe that is, I'm not sure if that's where the antenna is, you guys. I'm not sure for the reception. But there you have it. So this is an old board. So we're going to actually just set this aside here. I don't want to mix stuff up. That's old board. and then see what's next here. So now what we're gonna do, just gonna kind of check, make sure I'm pretty sure there's no dust in there. It looks like the backing here is like some type of aluminum or metal, you guys. That's pretty cool. Keep the phone, you know, stable and sturdy. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get the new board out. And actually, before I take it out the package, let's compare it. See, same type of board. Again, I ordered this from Amazon. Thanks to you guys. Thank you again. Like I said, this is just to suffice until I can actually get a new phone, which I will be getting hopefully very soon. I do still plan on using this phone, you guys. So, especially with the whole Warzone Mobile coming out, it'll be cool so I can just play Call of Duty on this phone, you guys. And hopefully, just want to make sure everything's going to be connected properly. Let's see here, you guys. Give me a second. I'm just taking a look here. All right. Like I was saying, I could still, this phone is still useful. You know, I can use it for just regular Call of Duty Mobile. And again, use this for whatever other games or what have you. You know, or while one's charging, I can use one, you know. Anyways, y'all get the drift. So just make sure everything's aligned properly and flush in there. You know, you don't want to be putting on your panel and stuff and then accidentally pushing down and then breaking the board. So just make sure it's all flush. Again, just be very mindful of all the little smaller components, you guys. And I'm just kind of just lightly tapping it in just a little. And now I'm going to get the tweezers and I'm going to reconnect these little connectors here, you guys. So there was one here. I wish I can zoom up so you guys can see because it is so freaking cool, man. So I actually need a light, but that's okay. So I'm just going to get this here, you guys. I'm trying to be very mindful of all the smaller components here. Okay, so this is going to be a little tedious here, but we're going to get it. I have confidence and surety that we're going to get this, you guys. Let me replace the screw in there first. That might help because the board will keep the board more stable. Let me do that. See if that helps. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot right now. You guys don't even know. So I got the little screw here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so hopefully everything's lined up. Ooh, it's not magnetized. Oh, that's another thing. You guys, also, I wanted to also make a notation to you guys. Like I said, I'm sharing what I know. Always do your research, you know, always do research, you know, before you opening up stuff and use safety precautions, okay? Especially with any kind of device or electrical device, you got to be very careful. Make sure things are unplugged and all of that. But we can get more into details about that another time. So I don't want to lose the screw, so bear with me here. Do not use magnetized. Now, some people, they're that skilled and they know what they're doing. I've seen it happen. I've seen people do it, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you don't know what you're doing, do not use magnetized tools or screwdrivers around like circuit boards and stuff like that. You can actually damage them, believe it or not. All right. I know back in the days that, you know, they talked about how you can actually wipe out memory and it's stuff like that. All right, so I didn't screw it down completely all the way yet. I want to make sure everything's in there flush, and I'm going to screw it down a little tighter. Again, you guys, you don't want to over screw it because you don't want to you want it nice and snug, but not to the point of where you know, keep in mind, you know, we're going to be gluing this down, so we want it to be as snug as possible, but not to the point of where it over, you know, we strip the screw or anything like that. Putting an old board in here, you guys. So this is an old one. I'll probably mark it later. So, okay, so the board is a little intact. I mean, it's intact now, you guys. So maybe that will help in terms of when I'm trying to actually pin down. I should have thought of that first. I don't know why it's so hot in this house right now. So, oh, almost. Almost. It's tough, you guys. Well, for me, I wouldn't say it's tough. It's just a little tedious, and I'm just trying to be very careful because again, I don't want to damage any pins in here. Okay guys, I am back. So I looked around and we found it. Little device here kind of helps so you can see. So let me get this, put it on my head. Again, you guys, sorry you don't get to see. Oh, that's bright as hell. That is super bright. Damn. Damn. I don't want to shine it in there, but alright. Guys, give me 1 second here. Try to get this on my head. So we can, maybe this will help. Now, I'm not saying this is going to solve the problem, but it's going to be able to help me to see a lot more easier, guys. Oh my gosh, thank God. Okay. So, I can actually see. Now, it might be a little blinding for you guys. I am so sorry. I'll try to make sure not to face it towards the camera. Oh my gosh, I can see a little better. Now, oh, for those who don't know, you guys, so, and no, this isn't for sympathy, like, oh my gosh, feel sorry for me, but for those that don't know, I only can see out of one eye. Now, the other, like, I don't see blackness in the other eye, but basically, technically, like, considered legally blind, you guys, so sometimes some stuff could be a little challenging for me, but it's not impossible. But that's, you know, that's something I like, you know, sometimes shared, like, just to let you know, like, you know, even if you have something like a handicap or something, don't let it stop you or make you think, you know, less of yourself or like things are impossible. You can very well much still do certain things, you guys. So, like, this is more so just a message of encouragement. That's all. All right, guys. So, let me get this. I'm again trying to be mindful of not damaging anything. So, this part here it is going to be a little tedious, you guys, so just bear with me. I'm going to get this connected sooner or later. So I don't know if you can see, let me kind of put these down some, you guys, a little bit, the cords down a little. There we go. Kind of tuck them in there a little bit on the side. Just make sure they're connected in there really good. Okay, guys. Almost there. Almost there. All right. So if you look real closely, we got the cords back in. I don't know if you guys can see it from this angle, but this here, connector here, and this connector here. So it's, we got it. All right. Cool. Huh? All right. Let me stop being silly. No, I could never stop being silly. All right, so we got the connectors in there, you guys. Let me just make sure it's all flush. So let me turn my light back on here. I want to make sure everything's uniform and flush. I'm trying to put it back the way we found it to the best of our abilities. Make sure everything's flush in there, because when I, like I said, when I reconnect all this stuff back, I don't want to open it back up. But at least if I ever have to, you guys, at least I am familiar with what's going on now. So I need my pictures. I always, like I said, when I do my projects, I like to take pictures along the way, not only to share with others, but just for a reference. So I'm going to get my picture. Just give me a second. What the hell? Okay, guys, now I'm getting this panel here with some components on the back, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put it here to connect it. Make sure everything's lined up properly. And there you have it. Looks like it is. Make sure it's all flush. sure it's going in flush. All right. Got all my 7 screws in here. Again, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws, you guys. And it's pretty intact. So I believe we did a really good job with that. Again, there's a little bit more residue here I plan to remove, hopefully. I might not even worry about it. I mean, it's so stuck on there, I don't think it's going to have much of an issue. Again, my concern is here. I hope I didn't damage this here, this little strip here when I was trying to remove the battery, guys, but we're going to soon find out. All right, so the next step, you guys, we got our board in. So we got our board in. This is the old board here. Old board here. Now we're going to go ahead. Oh my gosh, the lighting. Sorry, guys. It's so bright. Ooh, that's hot. Anyways, old board here. Okay. All right, so I got my new battery out. Again, we got to be very careful. We don't want to have static electricity. So I'm moving this removing the cover here. Hello, get off. All right, I'm gonna set this to the side here. Just making sure there's no debris in here. Let's get another close look at this, you guys. All right, so remember I showed you guys on here. Oh, stuff sticking. All right, so remember I showed you on here, there was a little connector right there. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Let me put it like right here. That's where we need. But before we do that, these are the strips here, you guys. I may utilize these strips also when I put the cover back on, just to kind of help it hold it in place. But we're gonna get a strip here, hopefully, if it lets me. These are very small strips, you guys, like a double-sided strip. So I'm just gonna place one here. Lord have mercy. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place the old board. My battery was in a box. Here it is. Just putting my old stuff back in where I had it. Excuse me. And let's see, where's my old board? My old board. Just gonna put it back in the packaging. All right. And that way, you know, try to keep things organized. Because if you guys know, you know, when you start getting older, woo, mercy. All right, you guys. Everything's looking good so far. I'm actually very excited and, you know, happy about this, you guys. Now it's just all right. So we got our adhesive here. Normally, I watch people, they actually put the adhesive like on the battery and then put it inside, but I want to put it on here first and then, you know, place it. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, let's, again, here's the connector. You want to be very gentle, you guys. This bands, things like this could, you know, damage. So you got to be very careful. So I'm going to start down at the bottom here and just kind of just let it like that. Kind of press it down. Be very gentle. You don't want to damage it. So we're just going to kind of push it in there, you guys. Like so. And then we're going to get the connector here. Oh, hold up. Yeah. Okay. I got the connector. It's pretty flush, you guys. We're gonna make sure, be very gentle pushing that band down, you guys. You don't want to have any shorts in there. So it looks like I got it in there pretty flush. Just gonna use this little plastic piece here. It's got like a flat surface. I don't know if you guys can see it from your angle. Let me hold it like this. I'm gonna kind of use it to kind of lightly just make sure it's all flush and uniform in there on that little prong there. Okay, looks like I got it pretty good, you guys. I'm actually so far very happy about this. Okay, so we got that. So I still have strips, right? I'll probably use the remainder of these strips to kind of like maybe put here, maybe one here, across here, you guys, because when I put the glue down, that will kind of help keep it down. Also on the battery as well. Just gonna do a double check, making sure everything's connected good. Just gonna kind of lift up. Yep, everything's good and attacked well. Just make sure there's no like debris or anything around. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get these little tweezers and just remove any additional okay, maybe not the tweezers. I had a little flat head here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Just gonna kind of get some of this gunk here because we want it to all be flush. I'm probably gonna put a very thin line of the glue, guys, all around the perimeter of the outside to keep it sealed. But again, we'll see how that is in a moment. So I'm taking a look here because this stuff looks so cool, y'all. To me, it does. And there's a little other connectors, like for the flash and camera. Woo! You guys, this stuff, you don't understand. This is so cool to me. All right, so that's like that. I'm excited, baby. All right. You know what? Let's do that. Let's put the cover on because now that I know I can just take it off so easy because I just want to be safe, you guys. I don't want to have nothing exposed while I'm trying to. All right, you guys. So here we go. The big test. We're going to place it in there. Very snug. It's lighting up. And it looks, oh, it's, okay, so it's actually at 66% right now. That is amazing. So, like, when you get new batteries and stuff, usually it already has, like, a life in it, you guys. But I wouldn't recommend, booting it. But for purposes to make sure that everything's connected, we're gonna boot it up, okay, guys? So this over on this particular model here, the power button's here, so we're gonna push it. And then we're just gonna wait to see if it powers on, you guys. Oh, I gotta hold it down. I want to make sure that everything is properly connected because before I glue anything down, I don't want to have to go through all the trouble, you know, after doing all that work, only to find out that we're going to have to open it up all over again. So we don't want to do that. We're going to go ahead and there we have it, you guys. It is, wow. I want to make sure that my Wi-Fi connects properly because of course they had 67%. Okay, the date's there. Today's date is I don't know if you guys can see that, the date. All right, so now I'm gonna, it's actually, to be honest with you guys, I'm not even kidding, it seems like it's moving quicker too. All right, so we're gonna, wow, that never worked before. Okay. Everything's working properly. I'm not gonna actually play the game, but let's see. All right, guys, so it looks like it's working good. I'm gonna power it off. I'm gonna power it off. Shutting it down. Damn, it's even vibrating better. Okay, so let's go ahead and, not that I need to wipe this down yet, but I'm just kind of cleaning it off a little here with all those residues and stuff. Okay, so let me remove the covering, you guys. So far, again, it seems like it's working actually better, and that is so cool. So okay, guys, so just now we're gonna do the next step here. So remember how I told you I was gonna use this adhesive here to kind of help, you know, so when I place it down that it's intact well. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably put one across here, maybe one here, and one on like each side. So let's go ahead and do that now. I just want to put that in there. I don't want anything getting in there. Let's just say if I have a little overspill of glue, I don't want it stuck in there. All right, you guys. So that's that. Here's my little stylus pen. All right. We got our little adhesive strips on there, you guys. Now, next up is the glue. Now, this part, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous about, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I wish I could adjust this light so it wasn't so damn bright. Again, before I replace the needle cap, I'm going to clean the tip off here a little bit. All right, you guys, here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to start here at the top near the camera area and just kind of let it drop. See how I just let it just drop and just kind of push down. I want to push down around here first, actually. So let me get this tool here. I just hope none of it leaks through. Oh, yep, a little's leaking through. That's okay. We'll clean it up later. Not a big deal. I kind of want it sealed around there anyhow, so I'm not worried about that, you guys. Okay, looking good so far. Again, unfortunately, guys, I didn't have enough to purchase the clips, so we're just kind of working with what we got here. And so far, it seems to be holding up pretty darn good, if you ask me. Oh, it's a button. Okay. Kind of. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, here's my awesome mouse. You want to see it? So cool. I love it. I also got a keyboard, but like, yeah, we're gonna save that for the desktop. I had it hooked up to your like I said, guys, I'm weird how I do stuff. But anyways, thank you again, guys. Again, this was the phone that we repaired, and I am excited, you know, to see how it works afterwards. So that's it. we're gonna go ahead and stop this video, and hopefully the next time we have another video, you guys, we will be live, and we will be playing the game and having some fun, y'all. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Have a good day. Stay blessed. Be blessed and be safe. Love your family. Don't take nothing for granted. Don't take life for granted. Take one day at a time. Embrace and be grateful for the things you have, and work hard towards for the things that you desire, and do good. As Nismo said, do good and be good. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.